The Wi-Fi Fairies and the Real Connection. Once upon a time, actually, not that long ago, there was a city where pink flowers swayed on the trees. The buildings smiled in pastel colors, and a rainbow always shimmered in the sky. 3 best friends lived there, Narisha, Kamal, and Rita. They weren't princesses. They were Wi-Fi warriors. Phone in hand the moment they woke up, and phone in hand as they went to sleep. Scroll, post, refresh, then refresh, and then once more, just to be sure. Narisha's room had fairy lights, a laptop by the bed, and motivational posters on the wall. Good vibes only! But the real vibe came from the Wi-Fi signal bars. Komal's house had everything. A smart speaker, tablet, gaming console. Except in the family portrait, everyone was holding a phone. Rita's corner was artistic. Paints, sketchbooks, candles. But no color felt complete without the phone screen. Then one morning, something unthinkable happened. Narisha's phone read, "No internet connection." Kamal messaged, Check your data. But the message didn't send. Rita panicked and restarted her phone, to no avail. Moments later, all 3 faced the same nightmare. Everywhere, there was only one line, Wi-Fi service temporarily unavailable. First, the 3 of them turned their routers on and off, changed their SIM cards, and finally, even blew on the router. Old habits die hard, but nothing worked. Finally, the 3 gathered at Komal's house, because the strongest signal in the neighborhood always came from there. But this time, no signal there either. That night, the 3 sat in silence, surrounded by silent gadgets. Suddenly, a tiny light twinkled near the router. Did your router just sneeze glitter? Komal whispered softly. And then, poof, 3 small glittering fairies appeared. They held crystal tablets in their hands. Fairy spoke, "We are the Wi-Fi Fairies, the protectors of connection and digital dreams." The second fairy said, "But you people have broken the rule." Rita, "Which rule?" The third fairy answered, "The real connection rule. You spend so much time online that you've forgotten what a true connection means." The fairies waved their wands, and the room filled with holographic memories. Moments when the 3 laughed together, talked, played games, without filters, without phones. The leader fairy said, "If you want your Wi-Fi back, you must complete 3 real-world tasks, 1 for each of you." Task 1, Narisha, talk with your parents for a full hour, without your phone, without selfies. Task 2, Kamal, make someone laugh, but not with a meme, in real life. Task 3, Rita, give someone a gift, but not one bought online, one made with your own hands. The fairies clicked their wands and vanished in a sparkling Wi-Fi mist. The next morning, Narisha was a little awkward, but sat down to talk with her parents. And gradually, a full hour passed, filled with laughter and happiness. Kamal went to her neighbor's house and told her old silly jokes. They laughed so hard they had tears in their eyes. Rita painted a small keychain and gave it to the elderly shopkeeper who always smiled at her. Something magical began to happen. With every kind word, every real laugh, every handmade gift, the signal bars on their phones slowly began to return. That night, a ding sound was heard. The Wi-Fi was back. The fairies appeared again, smiling. A fairy said, "You did it. You found the right connection." The second fairy said, Remember, Wi-Fi connects devices, but people connect hearts. Then, with a soft whoosh, they disappeared, and a sparkling message was written on the router. Use wisely. Disconnect to reconnect. The next day, the three used their phones. But now they made a new rule. Real connection hour. Every evening, they would meet, talk, laugh, and sometimes even fight over the charger. But together, and somewhere up high, the Wi-Fi fairies were smiling, because they knew magic doesn't just happen in routers and screens. Sometimes it's just in conversation. Moral: the best connection doesn't need a password.
It's glowing!